Hey, I think it's finally working. All right, let's hope it works, because this has been more than enough difficulty trying to get it to work. Let's see here. I hope it works. Cause damn, it was a lot of effort trying to get this to work. Let's see here. All right, it seems like I'm live. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let me just pop out the chat so I can see it. All right. Let me just maybe go to the stream and make sure, we can hear it. Let me just see here. Let me just see here. Yes, okay. We have sound. We are good to go. Perfect. All right. I would share the stream. I think actually it's this button. Yeah, it is. Yeah, cool. Nice. Okay. I think we are finally good. I had so much trouble getting OBS to work. I think I should have just reset my stream key. That's all I should have done. But man. Okay. So let's see how late is it. An hour and a half. Yeah, we can code. I don't know if we're gonna code bug tracker, but we can code. So I'm thinking, instead of coding the bug tracker, because an hour and a half, I don't know if that's gonna be enough, because I think I found the fix to the issue we have, but I think I'm gonna need at least 2.5 hours to implement that fix. So I'm thinking, and let me just make the chat live in case someone's saying something and I can't see it. Okay, there we go. So I'm thinking, instead of going all the way back to, you know, potentially messing up, what I'm going to do is instead, I'm just going to work on something else currently. Because if we take a look here, YTBG in player ISA2, you'll notice we actually get this error. It cannot open this directory. Now, this directory does exist, because if we go to music and stream music, pwd it, there we go. Potentially all I should do is just update this. We can try that. Let's actually go, if it works, then we can actually just go back and continue with trying to fix that other issue. Maybe it will work. I'd like to change the location, enter a new value. And I think all I need to do is CV, play playlist. I don't really care. Okay, still didn't find it. That means there is a bug here and we should fix that bug. All right, let's go to code, project. Is it in project? I hope it is in project. I don't think it's in project. It should probably be in them then. Fun. What's happening? Why am I not getting auto completion? Oh, it's fun. That's why. Okay. So have fun, and then it should just be YTBGM player. Okay, here we go. Get status. Just make sure this is from the Git. Git pull. Get all of the latest changes in case I updated something. Good thing I did that. Code dot, and let's modify. Let's fix that bug. I haven't really touched it ever since I implemented MPV. So let's hope for the best. Man, why is the chat so quiet? Is it just on my end? Am I just not seeing the chat? Let me go check. Let's see here. Because the chat feels incredibly quiet. Huh. Seems it's not just me. The chat is actually quiet. Okay. Feels incredibly sus. But it's fine, I think. Let me just see here. Live streams. And this one from 7 minutes ago. We can just... Okay, I can't delete that from here. Okay, it's fine. I'll delete it later. Okay, so let's get to editing. Let me just increase this so everyone can see. Man, I haven't coded Nim in a while. I'm gonna have to get a little bit of a refresher here. Okay, the Nimble file we can close. Wait. Let me just see here. Version 1.3.0. Yeah, we could probably make it 1.3.1 for when we release it, but for now, it should work probably. Okay, and then here we have the YTBGM player. Let's take a look at if we want to... What error are we getting specifically? Cannot open file, no such file or directory. Okay. So that means it should be in player. Let's just go like this. So I can just see all of the functions we have. Okay. Oh, there's more. Okay, let's just do that. Okay. We don't have to worry about that. Check playlist exists. Check playlist file empty. This could be one that causes that issue. Failed to read file. Do we get that? Failed to open. We get failed to open, but not failed to read. Why is that? mpv.nem25. Do I have an mpv.nem here? No, I do not. It is the package, I'm assuming. Speaking of package, I should probably install. Yeah, Nimble run, not rub, Nimble run. Okay, let's see here. Hey, welcome. Yes, I was going to do bug tracker, but then yeah, I think I'm gonna need to have at least 2 to 2.5 hours. I found a way to fix that issue. Let me just see, make sure it's installed. Okay, cool. I found a way to solve that issue, but I'm gonna need time to solve it, and I only have about 2 hours. Less now, actually. I have an hour and a half. I'm scared I'm not gonna have enough time. I'm gonna have to end it halfway. So we're gonna do Nim, which shouldn't take too long. But yeah, then we can just maybe fix this bug. So the bug is currently, we cannot play local music. So I have this directory here, which does exist, and it has music. But I'm getting a cannot open file, no such file or directory error. I don't know why. So I can't play the music that I usually play on my streams because it's broken. No, it's just I go to sleep at 8. I guess I have to wake up early and then I start working early. So I go to sleep at 8. We could probably hope, depending on how long this takes, I don't think it should take very long. If we can fix it immediately, then I'll probably be able to jump over to that and we can discuss like how to fix it. And we can maybe start with it and then I can just commit it and continue on the next stream. But yeah, we'll see how long this one takes to do. Check playlist file empty. I don't think it's this one that's causing the issue. I think it is because this seems to work. It actually sees that there's things there. So instant play playlist. It's most likely this one because I'm instant playing it, but it fails on both play and instant play. So let's go play playlist. And get playlist. Okay. Invalid option detected, please. And okay, that shouldn't throw an error. Here we build a command. Let's just maybe echo out the command we get. Console log now. Echo command. Okay, let's just see what we get. Nimble run. I am going to play playlist number 2. I don't care. And okay, here we go. Oh, now we're getting more things. Okay. Cannot open file. There's file directory. Oh, okay, so now it's actually telling us where it's happening. 109. 109. What's at 109? 109. Playlist number doesn't exist. Wait, so it's running instant play playlist, even though I'm not choosing instant play playlist. What? Man, my code is so old I forgot completely how it works, but okay. Let's put echo here and see what we get before it actually tries and run it. Alright, let's see here. Let's play the playlist. Let's do stream music. I don't care. Okay, IQ. Wait, we didn't get an error. Error? Why not? Why did it just work? Yeah, now we get an issue. Error running command, yes, but I didn't get any echo. How am I supposed to debug this if you're not going to give me an echo? I'm getting a feeling it's something to do with load file. 109. 109, so it's saying it's causing an error here. But see, we're not called, this is an MPV error, I think. This one here. So I'm assuming this is coming from like this command here, which means this echo should run. But you know what? I think this echo may not be running. No, but these echoes, don't they? I forgot. Let's go to utils. I'm pretty sure they echo. Oh, they std out dot write. I don't know if that makes a difference, to be honest. Let's use it. Okay, we put you there. And we're just gonna put command here. Okay, remove you. And let's also just put command maybe up here. Or let's go start, just so I can see if we get anything here. Let's try again. Play playlist. Stream music. Okay, failed to open. Yet again, we get nothing. What's happening? Why are we getting nothing? See, I'm pretty sure it should be here, and that's why we're not getting anything. But I don't know. Let's see, index choice chosen playlist. If choice equals 0, operation cancel. Otherwise, try to parse the number. If it is less than 1, then invalid one selected and it recalls it. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's put that the outer right there and just... I don't understand why we're getting the issue. Yeah, I'm not getting any output. I don't understand. If I'm not getting any output, that means it's working. It does it not? Here shuffle, yes. Yeah, and here we get like to shuffle the playlist. Yes, it's on load file where that error is supposed to be happening, is it not? Why am I not getting anything then? Okay, instead of doing MPV that, let's just return, right? Return. Go like that and just display the command. Because I don't know why I'm not seeing any of this. It doesn't make sense. But it's still refreshing the screen. We're not calling MPV, so why is it refresh? Oh, but we do have the context. I wonder if the context is causing that screen refresh. But still, we see these. Please enter at least one number. Yes, so if I go here and I say play playlist and I do that, please only enter numbers. Okay, that's not what I expected, but let's please enter at least one number. If it's 0, then we cancel. Where do we get this? This could tell me where we're going or where we're coming from. So we're getting it, or we're throwing it here. Yes, that means we should be getting an output. Okay, let's go utils the show message, and we show message this command here. See if we get any difference. Operation cancel. Why is it so buggy? Why is the whole thing so buggy? It's not supposed to be that. Cancel. Play playlist. Stream music. Okay, here we go. /home /netsu /music streams. Okay. Oh. So it's just a path. No, but it should still work. Should it not? Let's maybe and just like add an asterisk. Maybe that will fix it. If that fixes it, we know why it broke. Okay, and then we can fix it. Play playlist. I mean 1, 2, no, and we still get the issue. Okay, but it's not playing anything because we're doing a return here. So even if it was to be playing something, we won't get anything in return. Damn it. It should start playing immediately. Why is it not working? Is it load file? I hate looking at the MPV documentation. Let me actually open a Firefox. Let me actually install Firefox. Yes, and the MPV documentation especially is like horrible. It is horrible, like really. Like with this, I had so much trouble implementing it because the documentation didn't explain what anything really did in a way I could understand. Okay, Firefox now. Let's go Firefox. MPV, no, stop. MPV docs. I hate it that every time I install Firefox, it needs to show me that. Was it a reference manual? I think it was the reference manual. Maybe, I have no idea, I can remember. It's always difficult to finding the documentation. Is it this? Yes, I think it's this. Load file. When using API client, you should strictly MPV command string awaiting load file command, which is it. Okay, but that doesn't tell me what it does. Where do I search? 1 of 9. Is there anyone that actually explains? Here we go. Load the given file or URL to play it. Technically, this is just a playlist manipulation command, which either replaces the playlist or appends an entry to it. Actual file loading happens independently. For example, load file command that replaces the current file with the new one returns before the current file is stopped. And the new file even begins loading. I wonder, I actually wonder now. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this. But let me actually just quickly try something. Maybe MPV is the broken one here. Play playlist, and let's play the first playlist. If it works, that means if my program is broken. Okay, I think it's maybe not my program that's broken. I don't get to read that. Channel playlist does not exist. The URL redirected to home page. Oh, it doesn't exist? Okay, YouTube. Music playlist. I asked for a music playlist. Give me a playlist. Like it's in the title or it's in the search. Why are you not giving me a playlist? Yeah, this one should work. This isn't created by YouTube, is it? I hope not. Share that. Copy. Nah, any documentation is horrible, except for the hacks. Wait, is the hacks documentation good? Hacks docs. Language introduction, feature, standard library. Let's go look here. If the standard library has a good documentation to it, then we have something. Runtime checking string. Let's go look at strings. Char at index returns character. Okay, it actually looks nice and fairly digestible. Maybe they should just like add, yeah, like a list here at the side or something that also shows you, like for example, the methods. Then you can find the methods, because here, yeah, doesn't look like they show methods. It's only the things. Yeah, but other than that, it's actually nice. Maybe they can also like add examples. I'm just thinking kind of like of the nym docs. The nym docs is what I kind of see as the nice documentation. Let's just go find the actual standard library. Here we go. For example, where's strutils or something like similar? They're string handling, so it's basically the same thing. I don't know what. I only know strutils. Where's that? There we go. Okay. Yeah, so here basically on the side they have like everything you might need and links towards it and what it can potentially do, which is nice. So let's, for example, choose center. Then here they also give you an example and they explain. I like this. This is like a really nice documentation. It's kind of difficult if you start with it, but overall I would give this documentation like an 8 or 7 out of 10. And yeah, let me just copy that. YTBGM player, or here we go. Nimble run. And let's add a playlist. Test. Add the URL. Play the playlist. Play playlist test. Okay, if this throws an error, it's an MPV or YTDLP issue. Okay, I think it's in an MPV issue, meaning my code works. Okay, my code works. That's good to know. It's probably because it didn't update. False alarm, I guess. Okay, we can jump over to a different project then. Yes, blame the project on them. It's not my it's not my problem anymore. Bug tracker. On which branch am I? I am on seamless updating. Yes, okay. Git pull. Do I have any updates here? No, okay. Yes, now it's the bug. I don't think I'm going to be able to complete it because it's going to take a while to do that. But my idea is, so let me actually bring a drawing app up here so we can just like kind of get an idea of what we're doing. So currently, my program is like this. This is my program. And in here we have like our little boxes with our little to-dos in them. Now currently what I'm doing is, and this is like the page, so this is the page. This is important for later. Okay, so currently what I'm doing is for each like task holder, I am fetching data. So I'm like, I'm getting data. Now the issue is, because I'm getting data from every like box, that means whenever I transfer this task to this box, what is essentially happening is there's a state inside of this larger outer box. So let me actually go S here. So there's a state here, and this state updates. updates. Okay, I'm not going to write that out. Now, when the state updates, it does not notify this box that it updated or the page that it updated. So both the page and this box is behind on its data. So the way I got around this was to actually go here and refetch, so get the data again, but on a page level. So I triggered a page level getting the data. Now that caused two things. The first thing was when I transferred this box over here, it first transferred back here until the page got updated, where it then got transferred back here. So that caused that weird seamless updating, or not seamless updating error. So what I'm thinking we do is we move the states that basically handle all of this to page level. So the page here is going to handle all of the states and pass them down into their respective boxes. Now, this basically means I'm going to have to create very large components that just passes it, needs a ton of data being passed in. I don't like this method of doing things, or this way of doing things, but I think this is the solution, because then I can handle state from up here. Or I could just move the state up but still handle fetching on here. That might also work. We might actually want to try that first, because fetching will be easier if it's handled separately. But see, then the state updating and the fetching is going to be desynchronized, and that's also going to be difficult. We'll see. It's very complex. Ah, yes, very artistic. I should actually go to art school for all of this. But yeah, it's very complex. I've no idea how I'm going to do this, but we'll see. I'm hoping for the best. Let me just make sure I have all of my data, because I did a backup the other day on my laptop, so I don't know if I did it here as well. No, okay. npm start, and it started. I wonder, is the thingy, is the what's name running? Close other tabs. I don't know if the super base is running. We can see. Okay, I just logged in. That's good. That's a sign. Why is it loading? Is there anything I should be worrying about? No, it doesn't look like it. Anything here? No. Then why is it still loading? What's happening? I have no idea what's happening. Let me open up Vivaldi. Unknown error. Okay. Good to know. We're getting unknown errors. What error are we getting? Oh, my bad. I didn't start the database. Systemctl start mongodb sudo. And there we go. And then docker compose up -d sudo. Can't connect. It's not running. But I started it. Is docker daemon running? Oh, is docker itself down? I should really sync off my laptop on my computer at some point. Sudo, let's just start docker here. There we go. Okay, now it should work as expected. Field connected to endpoint, already in use. Which one? This one. Field bug tracker DB error starting userland proxy. Already in use. What do you mean? Oh, it's because I started MongoDB, but I'm running it in a Docker. Stop MongoDB. Whoops, my bad. Nah, it should work. There we go. Okay. npm start. Yes, the issues just keep popping up. I can't catch a break with my projects. Why are they all so buggy? I put so much effort in them. Let's see. And okay, there we go. Down me to do. I don't know. Yeah, let's go down me to do. That should work. Okay, here we have our data. If we move it over, it first goes back and then it goes here. Okay, we'll fix that now, hopefully. And let me just clean up here. There's too much. What changes did I make? Just so I know. We moved a whole use effect. What? That doesn't make sense. Why did I remove the whole use effect? What did we do last time? Fake task data. We removed the fake task data. What? No, we can remove that. That doesn't work. What exactly did... Oh, it seems to be doing fake... What? What was I busy doing? What is fake task data supposed to be? We can delete you. I'm feeling a little bit out of sync here. What's happening? Okay, so all of this has to do with fake task data. Okay, we don't have to worry about fake task data. I don't care about it. Okay, I think we should be good. Okay, so... Oh, that's very big. Specific project page. Yeah, so we're gonna have to move it to this here, this page up here. And then we have the project status container, that card, and the card creator. So the container data, I'm thinking, yes, revalidate task data. Yeah, because here we're sending down data to revalidate the data that we had. And that is what's causing that wait. So instead of like doing that, what we could do is move project status tasks, this. We should move this up. Task model array. If it's gonna be task model array, can you just like shrink a little bit? So I have a project model that will each have its own task model array. Yeah, so we want to move this up here. And I don't know how I feel about this. What we could do is when we get the data, yeah, because they anyways have their project, yeah, they will anyways like have their project ID. They should have their status ID, new status title. We validate, yeah, but where's the statuses? Do we render them here? Status container, the project ID, project status. Where do we get this? User projects.statuses. Oh, I think I should move this to its own place. New file, project status.ts. Yeah, because that it doesn't really make sense where to have it there, because that makes it confusing, to be honest. I'd rather fetch data a couple of extra times if you want me to be honest. Project status model, and then we can just remove it from here, and here we then just say project ID, and we just say ID of the project this status is linked to. Yes. Because each one of these is a status. I should really document this because every time I need to reconfirm it. But each one of these is a status and this is a task. And this whole page here, that's a project. Okay, I think that's correct. Yes, that makes sense. I want to put on some music, but I don't know how I'm gonna get. Let me just maybe go here, CD, the music, not documents. stream music MPV star. Let me just turn that down. Sorry, friends. Let me just maybe turn that a little bit up. I have no idea how that sounds. Let me just go Steve's teacher. About the way, do you think GPT will replace programmers? Let me just... It's very soft. I don't know. That's a difficult question. Personally, I don't believe it. I don't think... I think in the future it could. It very well could. Because I have talked to ChatGPT a couple of times, and it does feel very surreal. Yeah, like, I don't know what the issue specifically is, but just using MPV seems to work. Maybe it's because we're using the YouTube DLP plugin. Do I even have that installed? YT-DLP. I do. I wonder if this must provide at least one URL. I wonder if that's what's causing the issue. It most likely is. I don't know, just find anything. I have no idea what this is, but let's quickly test it out. Share, copy. I think it's because something here is probably not working. No, but there's downloading it. I don't know. Something I don't know. It should be... I don't know. I have no idea why it's not working. Because all that my thing does, it literally generates that command with code. So I didn't... It literally just generates this command with code. So I don't know why it's not working. I'll see how to fix that later. Yeah. You know, I didn't even realize it worked until you said it worked. I was just like, oh, okay, it goes. Yeah, there must be something like with the library. I don't know. That's very weird. A status is a container in a project, such as to do. It contains multiple tasks. There we go. Then in database, I just need to create a collection for it. Project status model, and I then clean it up from projects, it seems. I really wonder why it's not working. That is actually such a... That just doesn't make sense. Ironic that it's in the fun folder because the bug is not very fun. Let me just take a look here at the conf. What's happening here? I don't know what. Because all of these seems like it should be working without an issue. I don't know. I'll take a look at it later. Or tomorrow maybe or something. That is so weird. Interesting. Hi. Let me just quickly take a look here. And where are we here? Yes, we created a project status model. Let's just go here and say project status model and project statuses. Project status collection. Okay, this will also just make working with it so much easier. And let's just do this to scale it so I know, which is where. the user up here, and that will make it easier to follow along as well, from big to small. Alright, okay, so that means we'll also need to update the API. So we'll need to just postpone this a little bit. Every change we did here except for that, we'll need to postpone it for a while. What's happening here? Why are we getting issues? Oh, because we removed it, yeah, makes sense. And also every change here, just postpone that for later. And let me just make this a little softer. There we go. And oh, that's also something, code or a tracker. This is pretty cool, something I found. So it's like tracks your code, and it's not very accurate because, at least with me, I constantly open and close VS Code editors, as you see right now, because my mind is just everywhere. So I open one, then I close it, and then it crashes, so then it stops reporting. So it's not very accurate, with me at least, but it's actually just really cool. Like for example here, you can see like the languages you code in for, let's say, the last year or something. You can see I mostly code in TypeScript. Or yeah, TypeScript React, then there's TypeScript, then there's Python, Dart, which means there's JavaScript, React, NIM, CSS. You can like run down to the top 5. Yeah, it's not very accurate, because if it was accurate, Dart would not be here anymore. I haven't coded Dart in a very long time. But yeah, if it just didn't crash as much, it would be more accurate, which is pretty cool. And like here you have like a 24-hour report, and you can see what you worked on the most. And you can see like the projects I spend most time in. Scout Mobile. I haven't worked on this, or like in this project, for almost a year. I don't understand why it's there, but okay. I can't imagine that I haven't like reinstalled my system or anything before. No, it's no copyright. I got it from like the YouTube library. Very nice place. That's why, like, always, this specific folder is the one I always use. Yeah, I need to update it at some point. Oh, I don't want to open up YouTube Studio on stream. But yeah, at some point I want to update it and give it a couple of new songs to listen to. Alright, so let's just collapse all of this. Superbase, we can delete this. We don't need this folder. I'm not using that. Okay. So then we have requests. What's new here? Okay. Just so I can like keep track of what is actually happening, maybe just commit status git add dot get commit dash m created new collection for project statuses. Git push. There we go. What branch was this? Seamless updating. Okay, that's fine. And npm start this. Alright, we're back. Okay, so let's see here. We first want to go to the API, because that's the most important place. The API would be on Pages API, and we can literally just go from up and go inwards and more inwards until we see an error like this. So now we're not going to add this anymore. What does this do? So this creates a project, and there's the new project, and then it updates the statuses which we get from the request body, which makes sense. But once it update, oh no, it's just mapping freedom and giving them an ID. Oh, okay, never mind. Then we can just go const new statuses is equal to await status. Actually, it's project status. Project, and that should be await. Project status. Oh yeah, and actually I'm not done yet. But with the other topic about will ChatGPT replace programmers, I think it's possible, because I don't think it will necessarily happen very soon, but it's definitely possible. I've used it a couple of times to help me, and it is sometimes insanely accurate with like the answers it can give you. But currently, if you like ask it to build you a full-blown website, most people won't understand how to host their website, or how, like, because especially when it comes to AWS, like I've used ChatGPT to help me with AWS a bit, but even then using AWS is incredibly difficult. So let's say the person using it wants to host their website on AWS because that's popular. They use ChatGPT for it, and whilst ChatGPT might have kind of helped them build their website, when they host it, it's going to be like a whole different story. So like, at least that's with web developers, and I can imagine some software developing as well. There will be issues like that, and like implementing Superbase as an example. If you ask ChatGPT to implement Superbase the way you want it, chances are you're gonna have a lot of trouble doing that. And so it still needs has a lot of places where it can be refined, but overall, I think in maybe 5 to 10 years, it can actually start taking jobs. So definitely start sucking up to your boss and become the best worker there is. Beat any AI. My coworkers know me as the 10x developer for a reason. That insert one, and actually it might be insert many. Insert many. Docs, optional ID, optional ID. What? I don't understand. Insert many. Of what? What are the 2 optional IDs? What are these? Shouldn't this be an array? Oh, it's an array. Okay, never mind. There's not enough space. Ah, my bad. Sorry, friend. And we can just literally say statuses dot map status, and we can actually go here and say dot status project ID, and that will be the new project dot inserted ID. There we go. And what error am I getting? Should this be like this? Is that what you wanted? Yes, okay. What's this? Argument type is undefined is not assignable to. Argument what? Oh, because statuses might be undefined. Oh, okay. All we need to do then is just say if statuses run this little script here. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. Meaning that should not be an issue. Let's see here. What's the issue now? Project ID, object ID is not assignable to optional ID. Optional ID. What's with the second optional ID? Project status model. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. This one means project status model does not need an optional ID. This one means it should also not have an ID, or it does not matter. I don't know what. Okay, but what's wrong with it though? It's missing properties, title, and project ID. But here I'm adding project ID, am I not? And order index. But wait, status. Wait, what is statuses made of? Is it not? I'm just gonna take a look at how the status looks. Yeah, it's project status model without the ID. And without the project ID, I should also say. So let me just go omit. Project ID. There we go. So that makes sense to me at least. And here, oh, this is why there's an issue. I should re-import it. Okay, there we go. Now, that issue should be closer to fixed. Right, let's take a look here. Object ID is not assignable to type string because project. Oh, my bad. That should be in models, I think. No, project status. Object ID. No, not title. Whoops. Object ID. I think. Let me just make sure here. Yes, okay. Now, the error is gone. Okay, we can remove this. And there we go. I don't even think we need this. I think that was like the only issue. How about that? Perfect. Then we don't need an if statement. It'll just not map through anything or insert anything. I wonder though. When I need this new statuses, do I need to return this? Insert menu result. New statuses dot acknowledged. Okay, let's go. If new statuses dot acknowledge. I think that's all I really need to do. And we can just say if it's not acknowledged. I think we do actually do more of this, but I can't remember how. Yeah, then we just return a simple error response. So we could not insert the statuses. They do this. But then we should potentially consider reverting. Let's see, how much time do we have left, Steve? Let's see. 45 minutes. It's about a good amount of time that we have left. I think I'll leave that for later. To do undo project creation. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll at least get somewhere. We shouldn't I think we'll at least be able to do the API. And that will also make it easier to implement the other thingamabob. Okay, that's good. This is done then. Okay, let's go in here. And the models, make sure everything here is updated. Yes. Anything here require our assistant? Nope. Status. Let's just fix that. Okay, go here, remove that, and just re-import that. Okay, and it might actually go faster than I thought it was going to go. Yeah. Here's the import. And project.statuses.find. Yes, okay. So this is for a status if we want to update the status. So if we want to update the status, if only IntelliSense worked for this. Yes, past me, thank you. I also wish that. Let's see here. Old status. Yeah, because that would have made it so much easier. If I could literally just use this function instead of this whole thing. Would have been amazing. But I don't have to get IntelliSense to work for it. Alright, let's see here. So, old status, and we just literally need to get the statuses. I don't think we even need the project anymore, because this is just going to update the status. Status. Project status. Collection. I don't even know if we really need project status. It could literally just be status collection, but it's fine. And find one status ID. There we go. And then, if not status, could not find status. There we go. And this should be, yeah, this is just one status, I think. No, but we should get all of the statuses. Dot find, and we just need to find all of them with that ID. Statuses. And then we can remove that. And it's just statuses, which is a find cursor. Find.fetch. Find.toArray. There we go. Okay, there's a status, and we can keep that the same. And we can do the same here. Yeah, all of this should basically stay the same. It's literally just a little bit of tweaking. Statuses. Project status collection. Dot find all of them, where the underscore ID is equal to the status ID, and the owner ID is equal to the user.id. I don't think we have that in project status collection, to be honest. Yeah, we don't have that. What is this for? Delete handler. Oh, to delete one. Yeah, we'll need to do some authorization in the future, but for right now, we are kind of in a hurry, so it's just... There we go. Find.toArray. And we have statuses, if not statuses. Yeah, I think it should like... Yeah, it should basically be nothing if it's... I don't know. Let me just test that. Node. And let's just see. Okay, that's false. That's also false. Okay, so that's not going to work anyways, because we'll just get an empty array. So this will always be false. Yeah, okay. But that's fine. I have no idea. We can also remove this one then. Okay, and then we can just go like that. Update project. Oh, do we do that here as well? Yes, we update the project. We should not update the project, we should update the status. Steve, any tips for learning Lua for GTA 5 multiplayer? You're probably talking about 5V or something like that, V5 or 5V or 5M, yes, 5M. Yeah, there we go. You're probably talking about this. Unfortunately, I have never worked with 5M, so I have been wanting to start working with it, but I've currently not been working with 5M. So unfortunately, I will not be able to give you a lot of tips on that. Maybe it would be good to learn... No, I don't really know what you'll do in there, but maybe still learning about sockets could be a good idea. Like how to use sockets in Lua. Don't know if that's really important, but it could be good knowledge as to how it works and why some things need to be how they are. Alright, then here we can go const update statuses is equal to, and we're going to do a status.map here. Status and proj status, so it doesn't clash with anything. And then we can just go project status collection dot update one, where the proj status dot underscore ID is what it is, and then $set whatever we should be setting here, update data. I bet that's all we should really be doing. Strings auto type and new object ID. There we go. Yeah, because yeah, for each one they might have their own little thing. Update data though. This only updates one status, I think. All status goes through statuses.find. The status of this specific or this status ID. Well, if that is... the case, we actually don't even need to do this. Thanks for reading my comment. Do you know where could I find the easiest ways to learn Lua? Oh, wait, let's first start from the top. Sockets use Lua or can use Lua? Yeah, see, you can use sockets in Lua, I think. I think you can. You should be. Lua Rocks should allow you. Lua Rocks. Socket. Yeah, like here, easy socket support for Lua. So then basically, they didn't show you any examples on how to use it. Okay. But yeah, then you should be able to like use sockets to, let's say, create a instant chat app as an example. I actually watched a video the other day that was really good about someone explaining the different types of multiplayer ways you can multiplayer development strategies, and it actually explained it really well. I spelled strategies so badly. I think it was this one. Either this one or maybe potentially this one. It's this one. Okay. Close the wrist when I need you. I'll actually share this. 23 seconds, that doesn't feel right. No, that's 15 minutes. What are you talking about 23 seconds?
Some of my best memories playing games.
There we go, okay. Yes, I'll share this in the Discord as well as in the chat. Yes, the chat. There we go, and you can go watch it. It's really, really useful. Or you like just in general, learning about whatchamacallit. And let me just open up Discord here. Because it teaches you, I think, about sockets as well. And it's really useful. And I'll post it in the coding section. I'll just say live stream reference sockets. Yeah, and then you can go watch the video. And it's a Bring Coding channel as well in the Discord. But yeah, it will kind of explain to you. I think it explains sockets. Yeah, like types of multiplayer. And it like explains like I can remember the whole video, but it was really useful. And you have like internet and LAN communication, synchronizing game states, and whatnot. Pretty complex, but very, very interesting. And then thanks for reading my comment. Do you know where could I find the easiest ways to learn Lua? The easiest way to learn Lua is just to follow my crash course. Lua crash course. I made it specifically to be easy. If you want a different place to learn Lua, so yeah, just watch this one here. It's 4 hours, but it's very easy. If you want a different place to learn Lua, I don't really know. Lua docs could be a good place. I didn't know that. No, I don't think that would be a good place. I think the documentation probably sucks. It's very difficult. Reference. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be very easy. Whew, look at all that reading. Yeah. It's up to you. I didn't really know where did I learn Lua? I learned it from somewhere as well, but I can't remember where. I almost want to say Free Code Camp, but I know for a fact it's not Free Code Camp. But I also learned it somewhere. But yeah, that video is probably going to be the easiest place to learn Lua. Or yeah. If you're willing to put in like that 4 hours. If you watch it at ×2 speed, it's not 4 hours, it's I think 2 then. So that will make it nicer. Yeah, I think Free Code Camp only has Python and web development. Get started. I don't wanna. Just let me go. I really don't care. Just show me the curriculum. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, there's responsive web design, whatnot. But yeah. At least this isn't a lie. They actually got me my job. all I really needed to do was learn this first free, and I was basically good to go. But yeah, free code games are a really nice place if you want to learn to code. Or do web development at least. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was getting one single status because we don't need all of the statuses. So, we only say find. Oh no, there we go. So we find one. And we can literally just do that. Then, yes, we can just move this up here and say if not status, then we don't have to waste that extra little bit of memory, I guess. Then we have the old status, so then update data will be the old data plus the new data that we're passing in. And then we don't need to update all of them, we only need to update one. Update status will then become status project status collection dot update one, where it has the same as status dot underscore ID, and we can just pass in the update data. I think that should work out of the box. Optional ID. That is true, it might have an optional ID. Let me just copy that. There we go. Yeah, then you just literally overwrite it. Or we could go $set to make it a little bit safer than just overwriting it. Yeah, this will, for future, this will probably be the best or the better option. Just go like that. Yeah. And then, yeah, we don't have to worry about this because we already have it. So that actually makes it easier to work with as well. We can remove that. And we can just replace this. And this should be our weight. And okay, it does not exist on update result. Why not? What does this one have that we didn't? Find one and update. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Find one and update. Because we want to return it. Find one and update. Okay, could not update status. And we go here. Project status model. And then this should be solved, yes. And we're good to go. So this one has been fixed. Do you know the language Rust? Yes, actually, I'm working on a crash course for that. I'm gonna give you all a sneak peek. We can close this one. We don't need this one open. CD Rust. CD lessons. Okay. Yeah, so here we have a couple of... we can actually take a look at the lesson order. Yeah, so it still needs some refining. It's not perfect yet, but I think we're basically getting there. So let's actually take a look at 10. Bat 10. Yeah, so here's a little taste. So yeah, a Rust course is coming up. It's actually on the ClickUp. Oh, I don't want to open up any ClickUp. Oh, that would be dangerous. ClickUps. Yes, Steve's teacher. I use C# for my web apps. Ah, nice. I know a lot of people who enjoy C#. Let me just yeah, that's perfect. Okay, I'll turn that back on. Don't worry, my friends. Yeah, like C# is pretty cool. I also, or I haven't used it a lot. I've only dabbled a tiny bit in it, but it is pretty cool. No, I wanted you to YouTube, my guy. Okay, here we go. Okay, Yeah, so here we can like see what I'm currently filming, what we're ready to film. So Ruby, that course is ready to go. There's a little tutorial here. Rust is basically ready to go. Go, Kotlin, Dart. Here's the scripting for JavaScript, Flask. I'm having trouble with the Flask scripting, so I might deprecate that tutorial completely. Then we have PHP tutorial, which is almost ready for filming as well. And then the programming timeline. And then it's just like the next up, and then all of the stuff in the to-do. Yeah. So yeah, a sneak peek of what is to come. Yeah, let me close here. Alright, so let's see here. Where were we? Alright, so then here we check if the user exists, we get the statuses. But here we only want to delete the status. So I don't think we want to delete many of them, just one. Yes. So you say, we can just find one, and can we find one and delete? Yeah, find one and delete. There we go. I don't even think we need to do find one and delete. I think we would have perfectly without it. Updated or deleted status. What will we even gain from it? Let me just move this here. No, not that whole thing. Just this one here. And yeah, we just pass in the ID. Go like that. This actually feels nice to remove all of the project dependencies from the code. It was really nice having that. And if we return the actual model, yeah, we don't need that. We can just do delete one. And boom. Yeah, we don't need to because it's going to be deleted. What's there to return? So yeah, we don't have to worry about that. Do we get anything here? Yeah, we can just say acknowledged. Doesn't need to be okay. Just dot acknowledged. Could not delete status, and here we're not going to return anything, to be honest. We can maybe like return success. Yeah, I think that's about it. We didn't even need to return success. Because we'll get a status code saying success. Yeah, so I don't even think we need this. We can literally just put this here. That would be fine as well. We can remove this. Because we deleted, we're not getting anything, or we didn't need to get anything back. Alright, so that's neat. And project ID, if I were to remove it from here, can I just remove it? Yeah, I can. Okay. We can completely remove project ID from this, that's nice. And so let's go request.query. And okay, let's remove that. And then here we can probably do the same. We don't need a project ID anymore. So we can just remove that and remove that. Now we removed an unnecessary dependency as well. I feel great. Alright, we still have 20 minutes. We did good. We still have tasks. Okay, let's take a look here. This looks fine. This looks fine. This looks fine. This looks fine. Okay. I think we're good to go. Status ID. Oh yeah, that we don't have to worry about. Okay, so basically we have updated the API. Get status. Get add dot get commit dash m split statuses from project collection. There we go. Git push. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. I definitely think maybe next weekend we can stream this again and we can continue with this, because that would be great. Because now it feels like we're getting somewhere. That thing has been like bothering me from the start. I don't know why I did it like that. I knew it was going to be a bad thing to add it into the project itself, but for some reason I still did it, and I don't know why. Also here can maybe create a created at the date. Yeah. And then we can also remove that and import it from here. Let's add all the missing imports. Oh. Okay, we're good. It still says there's an error. Where? We do get state. Okay, we'll fix that later. That's not really important right now. Let's just go to create here. To status. Post handler. So this will create a status. Oh, I actually need to update this as well, because this will update statuses as here. Okay, we'll do that. I'm actually do this a little bit tomorrow, and then in the next stream we can actually go to the actual fixing the bug we started with. I think for now we can just have a little chill stream. Do you know the... What is that? Let me just resize the screen here. Okay. Do you know the OSCI renderer? And I didn't think so. I didn't think I've heard of that. Let me just go search that up. OSCI renderer. That sounds interesting. Welcome, 9. Welcome. Oh, it's open source. That's nice. It's emphasized for making music by drawing objects, text, images. Oh, that sounds really cool. This allows 3D rendering of .object files, SVGs, and text files, and Blender scenes. Windows. You can use MIDI to interface with the OSCI renderer to make record music. That's actually really cool. Or that sounds really freaking cool.
Odysee Render supports 3 main file types for visualization: .obj object files, .svg vector images, and text files. I've also recently integrated Odysee Render with Blender, allowing Blender scenes to be visualized on the oscilloscope. Object files now support hiding any edges that should be hidden or occluded by faces of the object's mesh. This can be enabled under View and then Hide Hidden Meshes, and works best on more complex objects. Please note that for
that is incredibly complex, I'm not gonna lie. It's 1:42 a.m. Shame my guy. I hope you're doing good. What you're doing up this late, or this early, should I say? It can use Lua. That's neat. Like to create plugins. No mention of Lua. Oh wait, there's one match. But where? Where is this Lua match they are taunting me with? I do not see it. Where's this Lua? I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it probably uses it for like a plugin or something. I have no idea. But that's very cool. I'll definitely give it a look later. Ah, you just woke up? Nice. So do you all wanna... I have like 15 minutes left. Do you all wanna play pool with me? Let's see here. I should have pool installed, yes. If you get like this game, you can actually play with me. Yeah, pool. It's neat. Yeah, I think it's only like 100 megabytes, so it's not even that big. Don't worry, we all do. I think it's free on Steam, so I don't think you have to worry about the price. I'll be in practice room 4 if anyone wants to join me at table 75. I'll be playing with my lonesome, but will accept anyone who wishes to join. Let's see here. Wait, did I get one in? Ah, I did. Okay, that's neat. Let's see here. What else can I? I'm a little stuck. Yeah, to make it like open it up a little bit more so I can actually have a shot. I've been playing this game like crazy since my friend told me about it. It's actually really fun. But hey, I will see you play. Ah, yes. Watch me be epic. I shall defeat this computer. Let's see here. Oh, the lag. Having lag in a pool game makes me feel so poor. Like when they ask you why did you miss the shot? Oh, I had lag. It's a pool game. I wonder if I'll make it. I don't know. I don't think that one's gonna make it. Damn. Hey, this one specifically is a pool to the Poolians. Yeah, if you're just gonna search pool, you're gonna find a lot. I actually get to your store page and just make you take a look at the store page itself. Yeah, there you go. It's amazing. I love it. Let's see here. Where am I? That looks like it will make it. Damn, so close. Why did... No. I can see how the bot is going to win this. No, wait, never mind. His aim is worse than mine. Let's see. I'm gonna take that shot. Didn't aim very well, but I should have aimed. Should have taken my time and aim it. I'm too impatient. Yeah, you're gonna have to. I think it's Windows only, so you're gonna have to enable Proton and whatnot. Like the downside, unfortunately. But I think with the Steam Deck coming out, a lot of games will be targeted towards both Windows and Linux in the future. No. That's what I'm waiting for, at least. Man. I don't know. It looks like we'll make it. And then I can just give this one a tap. I got it in, boo. Yes, I'm anyways gonna have to go in. I'll probably just finish this game and I'll jump off. Tomorrow's Monday again. At least work is fun. Usually. No. Yes, the party is almost over. But if you're lucky, maybe we'll have another party next week. A little bit of a longer stream. Hopefully there won't be that much load shedding. Ah, no. Yeah, because the worst type of load shedding is like uh, when it's between like 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. Like that's the worst time load shedding can happen. It just messes everything up. Like, I have literally nothing I can do. I should just shoot this guy. And nothing. Okay. But why is South Africa in an electricity crisis? Well, it's a little bit more complex than just giving a simple explanation, but the short answer of it is corruption. That is the shortest answer I can give. Oh, damn it, hit it. Because, yeah, I think in the past they were actually told to build more power stations, but they never listened until load shedding finally started happening, and it was too late. I think here should be fine. And by the time they figured out, oh, but if we're not going to build new power plants, we're going to be without power, load shedding had already started, and we're already in a crisis because like the power plants weren't being maintained, and the previous person who ran the power plant says it was corrupted, and like the mafia or something tried to poison him with cyanide. Oh, not hard enough. And then he left. But yeah, it's just like, yeah. And now there's the problem of where our powers, the people who owns our power station, they don't want to allow more power stations to be built without them like having control over, I think, the suppliers or something like that. So you can't like own a private power station as an example because they want to make money from it. So basically just normal corruption. Yeah. A lot of people don't believe it, but I can see that most likely happening. Oh, you just gave me the win, friend. You just gave me the win. I'm not gonna get it in from this angle, but I can bring it in closer. Yo, that was so close. That was so close. But it's basically just politics, the whole news about it. But I think India also has like a power crisis. The reasons might be different though. Alright, let me just take a look here. I think if I just go straight on, I might hit it. Heck yeah, I win. I'm the best pool player ever. Alright, but I'm gonna have to jump. There is like only 5 minutes left. But it was fun talking to you all. It's always nice having a couple of peeps around, just chatting. Hopefully next week we'll be able to maybe get a 4 or 6 hour stream in. That would be very nice. But thank you all for watching. I do hope you all enjoyed watching this stream. And yeah, I'll see you all again in the next stream or tutorial, which one ever comes first.